Right. Good day, everyone. I hope you're all well. Welcome to our little live stream today. Just going to make sure we're all in good frame here. Oh yeah, there we are. Looking smart. Looking smart. Just making sure I'm on here. Welcome to all our peeps in MIQ here in New Zealand. Welcome back. Oh man, I don't know how you guys are doing it. It's crazy. I hope they let you out and about. It's man, I stayed in a hotel for a weekend. I was sitting there going, geez, if I had to be here for for 14 days, you'd get a bit stir crazy. So I thought everyone that's got the rowers up in Auckland, I thought I'd just do a bit of a workout for you, so we can jump on. Maybe I'm going to have a look and see if you can see the screen behind me. Yeah, you can. We're doing 8-minute pieces today. Okay, so really simple. We're just going to go through the technique. We're just going to focus on what we're trying to do. It's a really good aerobic training. We won't really go out of the aerobic stuff too much. We'll get the heart rates going quite well, but we're not doing a huge amount of time without a rest period. Okay, so what we've got is 5 8-minute pieces. We're going to have 60-second rest, so we'll set the interval on the machine. And the first one, we're going to split it. First 4 minutes, we'll do it 20 rate, and then the second 4 will be at 22. And then we'll split it again for the second piece, and we'll do 22, 24. Third piece, we'll go 4 minute, 2 minute, 2 minute, and we'll go 22, 24, 26. And we'll use the same ratings for the fourth one, but we'll do a 4 minute in the middle of it, so 2, 4, 2. And so there'll be 4 minutes at 24. And then the last one's just 2 minute changes all the way up. So we'll go 22, 24, 26, 28. Okay, so what we're looking to do is we're just looking for a really good rhythm. We're looking for a good aerobic training zone. Okay, so just follow along. Keep an eye on me because I'm pretty good at keeping the ratings. And I'll just be talking technique all the way through, okay? Because ultimately, the whole reason we do these live streams and stuff with the sensei bits and pieces and with our app is to really just focus on getting people to work better, okay? So you're not just getting fitter, you're going to get better at the same time, because we all know that this machine's a bit of a bastard. People hate it because it's so good, okay? Now, if we do it properly, we'll get good numbers. If we don't do it properly, we'll get good numbers and then we'll die. And so that's really the whole reason around it, is just to focus on that technique, get the rhythm going, and really learn how this machine is the full body experience and how you can use it really well. Okay, so first and foremost, let's just jump on. For anyone that's jumping on, I'm sure you boys may use the machine a little bit high. And for some of the others, just remember the drag factor on the side. So with your handle there, you don't need to have it on 10, okay? That gets a bit tough. We normally set the drag factor setting on the screen, but I would say that for most general people around the world, for doing workout stuff like this, anywhere in the middle, 5, 6, somewhere like that, okay? And as well with the feet, just make sure you get set up nice. Like I go in bare feet, and I use the old brown strapping tape. There's great shit, this stuff, because what it does is it really just allows my feet sweat like buggery, runs down my legs, and I hate having sweaty shoes. But if you don't, that just keeps flicking up at the bottom, and it's a pain in the butt. So just remember, you don't want to have the feet too high up like that. We basically want to have it so that if your toes could be at the top of the of where this bracket is, that's perfect. Okay, because what it does is if you're really flexible, ultimately you want to have like the most flattest drive possible. But if you're not very flexible, like this person right here, the further you can drop your feet, and most of you boys will have big feet. I'm sure a lot of the staff, everyone got big feet too. That it just allows you to get up and get into this position up here. okay, because that's what we're trying to do. So let's just literally just do a couple of minutes, just limbering up. As we do, we normally start off getting the workout by just getting the backs and everything moving, because ultimately if we load the back too much, we're going to get a little bit of a hurt going on. Don't want that to happen. But first and foremost, for anyone that is new, that's just jumping on, just remember that the rowing stroke is a really hang-centered stroke, okay? Now I'll just jump off quickly. Now if we were to do a clean off the floor, okay, we're down here, arms are hanging, legs are driving, opens the body, lets the hands finish at the finish as they come to the body. Same with the rowing machine, legs drive, brings the body in, and the arms just finish it off. Okay, so if we're doing too much of this at the front, and then using too much of the back, and if the hands are coming towards the knees like this, we're not actually getting the maximum drive, legs and back. Okay, so focus on that. If we think about leaving the arms out long, no different than if we're doing a chin-up. We can hang off the chin-up bar for quite a while, and we focus on the lats hanging under the armpits, and that allows us to connect through the body, and then we just finish it through towards the back. Okay, we don't need to leave a big dent into the chest, because we're actually not adding any speed. We just want to have a good, nice long hang, let the big muscles do the work, drive and swing. Okay, so we only really need to do a couple of minutes now, getting warmed up. Once we're loose, blood's starting to flow, okay, we'll just stop and we'll set up the machine, ready for the piece. Okay, so hopefully you've all got drink bottle, towel, whatever we need. Okay, and we should be good to go. So this is the delicate part, because we all want to start together. Okay, if you do have a problem with setting up the machine, ideally it would be nice if we could all have the countdown, because mentally it's a lot easier to watch a number, click down to 0 and then reset and do it again. But if you are struggling with setting your machine, then maybe we're just going to start together and we'll get through it. I'll call all the changes. As I say, I'll be talking all the way through. Don't worry about the puffing and everything else. We'll be good to go. Okay, so what we want to do, for anyone that's newbies, anyone that hasn't done this before, we're all set. Okay, ready to go. So jump onto our machine, press the menu button. We're back on the loading screen. Okay, on the main menu. Now press select workout. So follow these steps. We want to go to new workout. Got that? Now we want to go to intervals time. Okay, now we should see a screen that says flashing set time and then set rest time. Okay, so press the buttons on the side, go up to 8 minutes. So I'm just adding the plus. Cool. Okay, we're at 8 minutes. Then press the arrow key. Arrow goes back and forth, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then now we want to go past, so the set time's now flashing, set rest time, I mean. Now in that set rest time, we want to put in 1 minute, okay, and we'll just leave the screen for a minute. Okay, so the button on the bottom right will now say, okay, ready to go. So once we've pressed that, we're ready to go, but the machines will time out after about 60 seconds, 90 seconds if we press that and we don't do anything. Okay, so right now, we should see the 8 minute set time, 1 minute set rest time, and we should see that flashing. If you're not, remember, go back, go select workout, new workout, intervals time, set that 8 minutes, set the rest minute to one time, set rest time to 1 minute. Okay, now let's press the button, the tick button at the bottom. And right now we should see 8 minutes at the top. Okay, and we're all good to go. Sweet. Okay, so let's get set, because as I say, if your batteries are low, the machines in isolation shouldn't be. Pretty sure we made sure they weren't. So they should be good to go. If they're not, if your machine, maybe you need new batteries, blah, blah, blah. It's always good because you can set your period, set all your intervals, distance, time, whatever you want to do, and then get ready to go. So let's lock and load. Chuck your feet in. As I say, we've got a few seconds and then we'll be into it. Okay, so what we'll be doing is we'll be working up basically to a UT2 sort of area over the first couple of sets. And then we might start climbing to the higher end of that UT2 after that, okay? So the first piece, we're starting off at 20 strokes a minute. So nice long strokes, getting a really good bang for our buck, okay? Right, so let's sit ready. Start my heart rate. Okay, all good to go. Are you ready? Row. So just remember, 20 rate is just a nice long stroke. Okay, we want to have good length. This really just locks in our rhythm. Okay, the rowing motion should be nice long pressed stroke. Okay, we use the muscles in sequence. We hang off the handles. Okay, and we put in enough effort that over this period of time we'll be able to manage. So if we're going for a run, we're starting out just above a jog to sort of our run pace, and we'll just slowly build our speed from there, okay? So let's work on the fundamentals. We've got this rhythm, we've got the length, we want to hang from the front, don't need to choke the handle. We want to be able to feel the fingers, nice long arms as we push away. Okay, legs, initiate the drive. The back sequencing comes through the middle, and the handles finish it off in the body. Nice. Okay. So we're working the whole body. My heart rate's already coming up. Comes up quite quickly. Okay. So we focus on this continuous motion. Okay. One thing to make sure you feel is that when we finish the stroke off here, the chain's trying to go back pretty quickly. So let it happen. Let the machine do some work for us. The rower can get like a spin bike where once you get it up to speed, we just want to tap it along. So that's what we'll get to later. But at the moment, we are really feeling the creation. Feeling that press, okay, coming onto both feet, pushing away with both feet, both legs. Nice and symmetrical, okay. We get this good rhythm, we get the good length at 20 rate. Common mistake, people think you have to zip up and down for ages. You can really lock in UT2 zone around this 20 rate, okay? So we've got another 20 odd seconds, and we're going to increase our stroke rate. We're going to go up to 22 strokes a minute. And to do so, do not think about pushing harder, okay? Just move the speed around the back. Here we go, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So just move the hands, just like this, okay? And now, we've gone up 2 points in rating. You'll probably see that your speed's got faster. And all we've thought about doing is basically increasing our tempo. So now we're on that. Remember, long arms, hang, under the armpits. Good. Keep out of the shoulders. Okay, use the big muscles. It's where that creates the speed. Okay, nice. Remember, move the hands. So I'm stuck on 22. Just remember, if you're trying to follow my rhythm, you'll be pretty much perfect. I've done a little bit of this over the years. Okay. It should feel like a real metronomic rhythm. The back and forward. Okay. If we get stuck around the back, then you'll feel like you're zipping into the front. We want to eliminate that by just like a pendulum. You're just feeling the momentum. Okay, good. That's nice. Okay, so as we come around the front to take the next stroke, don't think like we go in and then use the weight coming out. Use the momentum and go around the front. Okay, still continuous, just like around the back. You won't see me stopping and waiting and having a pause. It's continuous. It's a flow. The machine is continuously moving. We want to do the same. Just like you're running, keeping a good tempo. Even with cycling, we're not trying to just push hard all the time. We're trying to get a nice continuous motion with the legs. The stroke of the rowing, exactly the same. The whole stroke. Okay, good. Make sure we've got a good breath. We're breathing well. We're trying to stay relaxed. Trying to stay relaxed in the face. You know, the moment we start grimacing, we're using energy in the facial muscles rather than using it where it matters. Okay, good. So nice press. So come around the front. Long arms, push away. Push away from the handle. Leave it out long. Good. Really nice. Yep, nice continuous. Okay, 10 seconds. And then we've got our break. Okay, good. So that's the finish of the first piece. So my heart rate's getting up around 70%, 75%, which is right near our UT2 zone, okay? So just roll it out. Okay, catch our breath. We don't just want to stop and sit. The idea of doing pieces where a little bit shorter, but we know we've got to do the aerobic time, is if we see the clock count down from 8 to 0, it's a shit ton easier than watching 30 down to 0, okay, or 40 down to 0, whatever you've been given, okay. We can trick our minds into seeing it, and there's always something that we're doing, you know, first 4 minutes, second 4 minutes, okay, etc., etc. So here we go, building back into it, straight onto that 22, this one now. Yep, there it is. So we're back onto that rhythm. Don't worry too much about the speed to start. Build into it. Okay, take the first 20 seconds. Find the length. Find our rhythm. Rowing's all about rhythm. Okay, yes, we all do different technique. But if we get the rhythm, it's you and the machine. It's one. Okay? Trying to stay loose in the arms. Even in the legs. So as we come around the back, have a nice supple knee. If we're at the back here, we lock our knees out. It's hard to get over. Whereas if we've driven them flat, so they've got a little bit of movement, they're nice and soft. No different than on a leg press. We don't lock the knees out. We get them straight. We don't want to lock them out. Okay, good. Keep this flow around the finish. Moving the hands. Okay. Remember the flow. Hands move around. Get drawn forward. Really feel this draw. Okay, if you were to take one hand off, if you were to let go of it, it's going to smash back into the machine. So just let it happen. Exaggerate it for a bit. There it is. Okay. And with the soft knees, draws us forward. And there it is. Okay, good. Keep focused on that push. Okay. Legs. Initiate the drive. The body swings through the middle. And the arms draw to the finish. Yeah, good. Nice. Remember the momentum we're trying to find. If we're doing it properly, the whole body movement, we engage the core there and here. Okay? We don't allow ourselves to slump or drop at the front. We engage here and here. It's good. Nice. Okay. So in 45 seconds, which is now, we're going to be going up and ready. Okay? Same philosophy we did last time. I'm just going to make everything move a bit quicker. We're naturally going to add some more power. But what we're going to be doing is we're just going to tap the machine along a bit quicker. Okay? So if we're doing it properly now, heart rates are up, starting to sweat. Okay? So in 5 seconds, just free it up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and freedom. Okay, just move quicker. There it is. And it's a small change, but we go faster. Okay? We're naturally going to add that speed. We only need to see a small speed change. If we see massive jump, we're either not going hard enough to start, or we've gone too hard and now the speed's going to come back on us. Okay? The idea is we set into our rhythm now, we look at our data, and we're going to maintain this for the next 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Okay? So focus on those hands around the back. Remember, continuous motion, just like a pendulum. Feel the momentum. If it's starting to feel heavy, just remember, you need to hang from the front. Let the legs, the glutes, into the back. That needs to do the work for us to initiate. Okay, nice. Feel it now. Feel that push on the feet, not just off the front, right through the drive. Nice. That's it. Leave the arms out long. Good. One of the secrets as well, the hands when they come around the body, around the finish, make it feel like we brush the body here. Okay, we don't need to go and pull it in. If we're drawing off our swing, we just let it go, release the machine, back onto the next one. Okay, good. Nice. There it is. So feel that hang, armpits, lats, and the fingers. Okay, good. Holding this momentum. Good rhythm. So 40 seconds left. Continue this. Breathing. Relax that face. Feel that length. It's just happening for us because of the chain that's taking us forward. Good. Continuous motion. Just like we're out running. One foot in front of the other. Okay, 5 seconds. Good. Okay, nice. So breathe into it. Okay, I didn't say it was going to be easy. There was no disclaimer. Okay. But we do start off each piece at a relatively good lower intensity. Okay, that 22. We find that rhythm and we build on it from there. Okay. So have a quick drink if you need it. We've got 25 seconds. And we're back into it again. Okay. So 15 seconds. So just remember, we start off, find the rhythm at 22. We got 4 minutes at 22, 2 minutes, 24, and then we're going to ramp it up to 26 again. Okay, here we go. 2, 1, and go. Okay, start by finding the length. Don't worry about your numbers. We find rhythm first. Once we've got rhythm, once we've got our metronomic feeling, then we can look at how we're applying our pressure from there. Okay, good. We've got this continuous motion. Around the front, around the back. Okay, nice. So let's breathe into it. We want to make sure we feel like we're working the drive, relaxing the recovery. Okay, any tension on that recovery is completely wasted. So we engage, push, swing, and then flow. Float on the feet. Feel the chain taking us forward. Switch off. Breathing. Okay, nice. Just like that. So let's focus this pick up around the front. As I said before, we think about rolling around the catch. Don't come in, we've got a load. Just as you get to the front, feel like you're pushing from there. Just before you get to that end point, feel like we're changing direction. We're pushing away. So we go around the front. Around the front. Okay, nice. And as we do that, feel the weight coming onto the feet, the seat coming towards the heel. Okay. Keeping the chin up. Head's nice and relaxed. Shoulders are relaxed. There's our position. Okay, that's where we engage. And remember, the machine's already moving. The flywheel's spinning. We want to tap across the top of it. Spin bike. There is going to be some engagement, but it's not huge. We're not lifting the weight off the floor again. We're just continuing the speed. There it is. Okay, nice. So we should be sitting in our U2 zone. 80%, 75 to 85. Okay. Breathe into it. Focus on it. That's it. Nice. Feel that natural compression with the chain bringing us forward. Sitting up. Under the armpits. Okay. So changing up to 24 strokes a minute in 10 seconds. Remember, just free it up. Don't push harder. Free it up. Here we go. 2, 1. Here we go. Hands around the back. We move quicker. Okay, there we go. Classic example, when you try and make changes, people think we're going to add a ton more power. You just increase the ratio, increase the momentum. The pendulum moves quicker. Okay? We're naturally going to be pushing a little bit more to get that leg speed. That's not our focus. We've already got a good resistance against the flywheel at the lower stroke rate. And now we're just moving it, doing a few more strokes a minute. Okay, good. Another minute at this. Nice. Okay, feel that momentum around the back. Elbows draw past the body. Yeah, nice. Lock it on that 24. So in 30 seconds, we go up to 26. for the last 2 minutes. Okay, so breathe, stay relaxed, keep the length, hold the rhythm. Nice. 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1. So move quicker. Here we go. Hands through here. Okay, there it is. Now relax into this. Our tempo's just increased. Remember, don't think about working harder. The speed of our legs, speed of our hands will take care of that. Good. We keep our pendulum moving. Hang. Remember, take it out of the shoulders. Hang under the armpits. Hands around the back. Last minute. Good. Momentum. Good flow. Into the front, round the front. Okay, relax the face. Breathing. Nice. That's it. Last 20 seconds. Just tapping it along. Tap the flywheel. All the way to the line. 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, nice. Okay, really good. So breathe it out. You'll be starting to get up to that 85% heart rate zone now. So let's relax it in. Keep moving. Okay, we've got 2 more pieces to go. So with the rower, it will wear you down. Okay, the idea is to find that efficient pace, that efficient rhythm. There's nowhere to hide in this. You see the numbers, it's black and white, and you just got to find the zone that's going to allow you to maintain it for that period of time. Okay, 10 seconds left. 2 minute, 4 minute, 2 minute at 22, 24, 26. Here we go. Building in, 2, 1. Now, it's the same again. Don't think about the pressure. Just think about how we're creating, how we're moving the hands. Don't worry about the speed for the first part. Okay? The idea is to get that zone. Okay, get our technique. Get in our groove. And then we can tinker it from there. Okay? Nice. So now we've got our length. Heart rate's coming back. Blood's flowing around the body. Let's think about our creation. Go round the front. Weight on the feet. Legs drive the body. Okay, leave the arms out long. Focus that now. Got to make sure the handle doesn't catch up to the knees too quickly. If it does this, we've opened up with the back. Legs are big muscles. Big muscles do the work. Little muscles get tired. Really simple. but we can hang the little muscles. We don't have to work them hard. We hang them. Good. For 20 seconds time, we've got a 4-minute section at 24. Okay. We free it up. We get in that groove. And we just maintain that for 4 minutes. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hand speed. Ready? Around the back. There it is. Feel how easy we managed to create that. Now we've got more tempo. We've got more speed. We didn't have to think about doing it by working harder. Okay, efficiency. The rowing machine's like a tennis ball against the wall. You're not going to beat it, but there's ways we can work with it. Okay, nice. Hands around the back. Long arms from the front. There it is. Okay, breathe into it. Feel that push. Both feet. Symmetrical. And as the legs are driving, the back pivots off the hips. And the arms finish right where the back's just about finished. Okay, the sequence is a point in time where everything right there, here, everything's moving together. If the legs are already down, we're disjointed. Okay, if the back's already swung, we're disjointed. Okay, there is initiation, there is a sequence, and we just want to sit back into it. Okay, feel like you're sitting back into a couch. Okay, the legs don't just go stiff and you fall backwards. We open it out. Okay, good. Open it out. Arms stay long. Good. Okay, breathing into it. Just keep this momentum. Hands around the back. Remember, when we're not working, we're resting. Okay? We're trying to stay tension out of the muscles. We work the drive. Relax. Switch off. Good. Another minute of this. And then we're going to tap it up for the last part. Okay, breathing. This is right in our U2. Might be at the higher end, but that's how we get fitter. Okay. Open the lungs. Open the mouth. Get that oxygen in. Nice. Okay, keeping the flow. First and foremost, hands around the back. Okay, here we go. Changing in 2, 1. Now, 26. Hand speed. So the chain is going to take us forward. Let it happen. Don't hold it back. Exaggerate if you need to. Good. And as we roll into the front, we feel the weight come back onto the feet. And then we push. Long arms. That's it, nice. Okay, feel those arms like they're coming out of the socket, hanging in the lats. Nice and flat. Okay, that's where our power is. Flat draw. Yeah, good. Okay, last minute. Keep the rhythm. Breathing. Maintain. Okay, keep focused. Chain takes us forward. Good. 30 seconds. Breathe. Relax. Feel the flow. Hands. Remember, machine doing the work. 10 seconds. 5, 2, 1. There it is. Okay, good. So we keep that flow. We keep that momentum. And this last piece is just about putting it all together and building all the way up the chain. Okay? It's just a step ladder. 22, 24, 26, 28. We change every 2 minutes. Okay? Yep. No doubt you'll be working hard. And that's awesome. That's what we want. Okay, so remember what I keep saying around the start. Find the rhythm first and then let the speed come to our rhythm. And when we change up, same thing. Don't just go, I've got to crack my speed. Let the rhythm happen. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and moving in. So 22, rhythm first. Remember, find the speed that's getting taken forward. The length of our compression. The seat coming under. Shake it out of the shoulders. Okay, good. Let the flow happen. Release that tension around the finish. Chain comes forward. Soft knees. Good. Okay, see now we're doing that. Our speed's naturally coming down onto what we can do and maintain. Yeah, nice. Okay, breathe into it. The idea around this piece, we've got to stay efficient. We're running out of juice. We don't want to get into any bad habits. We want to be able to maintain this metronomic, continuous motion right the way through our changes. So feel the push. Feel it now. Hang. And swing. Okay. 10 seconds. We're going up to 24. 5, 2, 1. Hand speed, just like that. There it is. Okay. Good. Now let's hold this rhythm. Lengthen it out. Find our speed. See, we've got more speed and it's come naturally. Good. Remember, less is more. If we're tense, we're trying to work the recovery, we should be doing less. Less is going to give us more. Efficiency. Okay, work, relax. Work, relax. Feeling this pendulum, zoning into what we're doing. Nice. Rhythm. Hang. Swing. Coming up onto the feet. Round the front. Continue that flywheel speed. Nice. Okay, 20 seconds. We're making a change. Remember how we're doing it. We're getting more freedom. Tapping it. Not grunting it. Okay, here we go. 5, 2, 1. Hands. Hands. Now our momentum's changed. Our rhythm and our ratio. Feel that the legs have become more accelerated. Okay. Now find a sweet spot. Work, rest. Nice. Hang, swing. That's it. Nice, feel that rhythm. Feel the ride. You come forward. Remember the chain. Always trying to bring us forward. Let it do it. Engage that core there. Allows us to come forward. So long arms. Remember, we're going to keep the hang. If we start getting tired up in the traps, shoulders, we've gone to the wrong muscles. So 20 seconds. We're going up to 28. Now we've got to move quicker. Now we start to focus the hand speed. And there will be a little bit more acceleration on the drive. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hands. Leg speed. Hands. Okay. Don't worry too much about the length to start. Get our freedom. Okay, breathe into it. This is going to be a good step on. Remember, machine takes us forward. Hands away. Move it around. Let it go. Good. Okay, nice rhythm. Minute 10. Good. Hold this. Remember, take the face and relax it. Open the mouth. Don't clench your teeth. Breathe. Good. On the home stretch. Hang. 40 seconds. Remember, feel the push. Accelerated drive. Hands away. Good. Keep them moving. Now 20 seconds. Hold the ball. Relax. Keep the hands moving. Don't hammer it into the body. Brush it round. Yeah, 5 seconds. All the way. Now don't stop. Okay, whatever you do, don't just stop. Move back and forward on the machine. Okay. I think I pushed a bit outside the old 85% there, but that's fine. Okay. One of the keys, we finish a piece on the rower, don't just stop. Okay. You've got to keep moving it out. That's one of the hardest things to do if you ever do max pieces, because all you want to do is roll onto the floor and be an idiot and show how tough you've been to do it. But any coach, any physiologist will tell you, you just keep moving it. Okay, and you'll get back into it. Now just press your menu button. Okay, and that'll save everything. So just press that probably a couple of times. It saves that into the memory. You can go back and have a look. You can see how many Ks you've done. And there might be a point in that workout. It might have been the second one or the third one or the fourth one. And you went, you know what, this was really sweet. I felt good. I was tapping it along. I really enjoyed that 24 rate. So you can go back and have a look at the speed you did for that piece and compare it to the others. The first couple will be slightly slower. But if you look at the average speed between them all, you can get a really good idea of, did you fade really badly in the last one? Or did you do two really hard and then the rest of them went that much quicker? It's a really good way of looking back on that memory and just seeing how well it went. Okay. So we want to do a good cool down, good few minutes. We're just building. Now we start putting a bit of active recovery back into what we're doing. So just even now, feel the weight. This is a good chance even on the warm down to work on that technique, that efficient technique that we're trying to find when we're doing a piece or when we're just trying to work out, okay? You should be really now be able to feel the hang from here, feeling it right through the body, okay? Feeling that there's a connection between this and this from there, okay? And the dependence on each other. So as you're pushing, you can feel the handle and the feet connected. The body's the middleman that holds the pressure, that opens it out, okay? Really nice, really relaxed. Okay, and we can just add a little bit of pressure in this active recovery zone to just feel how it works together. Okay, and if we do it wrong, if you do have trouble with the pull with the body, even now, just think about leaving it out long. Go the opposite. Think about shooting the butt a bit more. Okay, and then bring it all together so that everything almost finishes there at the same time. Okay, as I say, sitting back into the couch. That's good. Okay, nice flow. Heart rate's coming right back down. Okay, really, really nice. So, as I said at the start, doing pieces, and for everybody that's watching, the rower, it can be really hard to find motivation. Okay? Basically because it's tough. It's tough as shit. Okay? Now, a lot of people just love getting on. Yeah, minute piece. Feel tough. See some really good numbers. Aerobic-wise, that's really, really, really good. Okay? For whole body. And it's really good because it is low impact. Yes, okay, if it's really heavy, if the drag's a bit high, yes, you can load the back quite a lot with it, but you keep it down, you keep it spinning like what we did. It's continuous, it's no stop. You're moving every single second, every single millisecond that you're working, okay? And the body has to get into the positions to be able to do it efficiently. And when you do it wrong, when you go out too hard, you're sitting here watching your numbers get slower and slower, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. And you're like, damn it, screwed it up, okay? But the idea of getting that efficiency and that continuous nature of the stroke really puts you into a good stead to be able to do some really good work behind it, okay? It's a great session. As I said, you probably went in and out a little bit of that U2 zone, but it's a really good way to just find the focus, to find A, how we're meant to be doing it, and B, to nut out the time, okay? Like, crikey, we've done nearly 50 minutes by the time we started with the breaks and stuff in the middle, but we never saw a huge amount of time on the screen. You know, we did one set, we had things to focus on every set. We managed to nail it, bang. Okay, next one. What do we do for this one? How do I do it better? The more we do it, the better we get, okay? And it's as simple as that. So I wasn't as sweaty as I normally am. I don't think we can see it under the old screen, but I've got a bit of a puddle that's been created underneath. So it's bloody good. But yeah, I'll just have a look, see what we've got. I've got a few comments. Thanks, people. We had a lot of people tune in for that, so that was awesome. Really good to see everybody. Really good to see everybody on there. Stephen, thanks, mate. Hey, Ross, I hope you did it, buddy. Giorgio, thanks, man. Nick, great session. G'day, Pete. John, thank you. Chris, nice. Look, you know, with the guys at Asensei and what we try and do, we've tried to really make something that can be used by everybody, no matter your age, no matter your ability. You know, and I've spent a bit of time on these machines, figuring out little things that I know that I can pass on to people. Just the ability to be able to use the machine for your purpose. Okay, now not everybody's going to be the same. Not everybody has the technique, and not everybody has the same fitness or strength. But the idea is you can use it to yourself. Okay, we can all go running. We're all not at the same speed. Rowing's no different. But for people that have issues with running, all the other bits and pieces, this is a really great machine that you'll get some massive advantages out of. Okay, really, really, really good ways of being able to use it to get better and not just fitter. And that's why the app, with the asensei app, you can jump on there, you can try some free workouts, see how it goes, links with the machine, you know, and it can take you through some really good programs in that way. Other than that, really good to jump on, really good to do a session. People in MIQ, I hope you're going well. I know we've got a couple of players, some team, a couple of refs, I think, had the machines. So, you know, we hope you guys have been able to do a bit of sanity work, I guess, while you're locked down for the next sort of 13. No, what have you done? 3 already? So maybe 10 days. They might let you out early. We'll wait and see. So yeah, really awesome. Thanks for tuning in today. If you want to go do this again, it'll be up online. Probably takes about 12-13 hours, I think, for YouTube to accept it, make sure she's all kosher, and then it'll be up there. But there's also plenty more workouts, so you can go back. You're on the channel now. Go subscribe to it. Go back, have a look. Every week we've been doing something. Some of them are high intensity, some of them aren't. Some of them are good steady pace, some of them are a real good mixture. And there's also there's a good few that I've been sharing every now and again on social media that talk about your drag factor setting, okay? Because a lot of people, when they use the rower, feet are up too high, too low, whatever it is, the drag factor is way too high or way too low, and they're not really getting the benefit out of the machine that they're using. So there are a couple of settings that you can do, have a play with, that might be beneficial to you depending on what you're doing. So it's really about getting on there and having a go. Okay. Other than that, thanks a lot, team. Stay safe, everyone. We might do another one of these in a few days, maybe. Oh, we've got one coming up Monday anyway. So we'll be all tuned in for that one. But other than that, as I say, stay safe, stay well, social distance, wear a mask. Let's all do our part to make sure we can get through this, get back to some normality, and we can have a safe and happy holidays together with some of our family if we're allowed. Okay, and I think that's one of the keys to doing what we're doing. Okay. Other than that, peace. Thanks everyone again. Look forward to bringing you another one soon. Cheers, team.